What's going on, guys? It's Cole, and welcome to GPS Season 8, Week 7. So this week, we go up against Trevor and the Oklahoma Thundurus. So for his team, he has his S tier Azumarill, his A tier Salamence, his B tiers Lucario, Manectric, and Heracross, which he traded for his Nidoqueen to the Chicago Slowkings 2 weeks ago. And then his C tiers, he has Bellossom, Lopunny, Altaria, and Houndoom. So the team that I'm expecting him to bring is Azumarill, Salamence, Lucario, Manectric, Bellossom, and Lopunny. Mainly because those are the 6 that he's brought every single week. Even though I think he did bring Nidoqueen. But anyway. And the team that we are bringing is this. Suicune, Swellow, Purugly. I forget if I'm keeping Heatran on it. I gotta update the layout anyway. Rotom and Electivire. So I will see you guys in the battle. Alright, so as you can see, we're not recording off my Switch. Because somebody forgot to hit record until after the battle was over. So that didn't matter. So yeah. Now we're on Pokemon Showdown, and I'm going to do the best that I can to recreate the battle. Obviously, there's some things I can't recreate to the T. But anyway, let's get going. The teams we brought are as follows. Though I'm only doing the battle between the Pokemon that were brought to each game. So we brought Suicune, Purugly, Swellow, Electivire, Heatran, and Rotom. And Trevor brought Lucario, Azumarill, Salamence, Houndoom, Bellossom, and Heracross. So to game 1, I brought Purugly, Suicune, Swellow, and Electivire. And Trevor brought Lucario, Azumarill, Bellossom, and Salamence. So game 1, we lead off with Suicune and Purugly, while Trevor leads off with Azumarill and Lucario. So I fake out Lucario with Purugly, and set up Tailwind with Suicune. Lucario has Inner Focus, so he knocks Purugly to Sash with Close Combat, with his White Herb activating, bringing his stats back up. While Azumarill goes for Belly Drum and gets health back with the Citrus Berry. The next turn, he kills Purugly with Extreme Speed from Lucario. I hit Lucario with a Scald. Ignore the Sunny Day that you see activate because that was a couple turns later, I couldn't remember. And Azumarill hits Suicune with Aqua Jet, doing some damage. Just so you know, I'm literally just reading from a script, because I would not even be able to remember all of this. Even though apparently I kind of did, but it was easier to remember it and type it down versus remembering it right off the bat. So after the turn ends, I send out Swellow to replace Purugly. The following turn, I protect with Swellow as he double protects, and my Scald into something is blocked. On the next turn, Swellow blocks another. Swellow gets up another Protect. I Scald Azumarill and get a burn, with Lucario hitting Suicune down to the yellow with Close Combat, activating my Figgy Berry. But I didn't get confused. I don't know why I did on Showdown, because the Figgy Berry is used for Timid Nature, and that's what Suicune has. Anyway, with Swellow down, I send out Electivire. The next turn, I protect with Electivire, blocking an Aqua Jet, as Suicune kills Lucario with a Scald. Causing him to send out Salamence. Pretty sure I set up Tailwind again, as Azumarill almost kills Electivire with Aqua Jet, allowing Salamence to kill it with Earthquake, doing okay damage to Suicune and some damage to Azumarill. On the next turn, he swaps Salamence out into Bellossom, who comes in on an Ice Beam meant for the Salamence slot, as Azumarill protects against nothing. On the next turn, he kills Suicune with Giga Drain from Bellossom, ending Game 1 with 3 Pokemon remaining. So in Game 2, I have the same leadoff, but instead of Electivire, I brought Rotom. And he leads off with Lucario and Bellossom, and instead of Salamence, he brought Heracross. So turn 1, Bellossom protects as I double into it with a Fig Out and Ice Beam, and Lucario hits Suicune with Close Combat, proccing his own White Herb. The next turn, Bellossom Quiver Dances as I hit it with a critical Body Slam, taking it to just above half, failing to get the paralysis, and Suicune sets up Tailwind, with Lucario hitting Suicune with another Close Combat, activating its Figgy Berry. And again, I didn't get confused. Don't know why that happened on Showdown. Anyway, on the following turn, I predict the swap out and double into the Lucario slot since its defenses were down, hitting the incoming Heracross with a Body Slam and a Scald that kills it. With Bellossom, I think hitting Suicune with a +1 Giga Drain, and I'm pretty sure it killed it. I forget. The next turn, Trevor read me and used Aqua Jet on Swellow, predicting that I was not going to protect, killing it. Because I'm pretty sure it had Belly Drummed. I think Purugly hit Azumarill with a Body Slam, and Bellossom did something. Ignore what you see on screen. The paralysis never happened. So anyway, the following turn. Okay, no, sorry. So Suicune, Azumarill hadn't killed Swellow with Body Slam, Aqua Jet, because it hadn't Belly Drummed. It hit it with one, and then on the next turn it killed it with another. Like I said, I'm literally just working off memory. And Purugly killed Azumarill with another Body Slam. And Bellossom knocked Purugly to Sash. And then sent out Rotom as he sent out Lucario. Purugly then protects, blocking at extreme speed. And Lucario got brought below half by Rotom Thunderbolt, who was then hit by a Bellossom with a Moonblast, bringing it to low yellow. The following turn, Rotom then killed Lucario with another Thunderbolt, as it was locked in with a Choice Scarf, as Purugly protected once again, and Bellossom killed Rotom with another Moonblast. On the last turn of the battle, Purugly hit Bellossom with a Body Slam, who avoided getting paralyzed, and killed Purugly with a final Giga Drain, ending Game 2 and the battle itself with one Pokemon remaining for the Thundurus. So with that loss, Trevor just clinched his division. He now has 6 wins and 1 loss. And I fall to 3 wins and 4 losses. Gotta say, I'm kind of amazed I managed to remember this much from the battle. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week when we face off against the Black City Zekrom. And I promise I will hit record. Later. And if you'd like to watch more of my videos, feel free to click on one of these two right up here.